What is going on, everybody, and welcome as we get the congratulations. Though the Generals Double-A finished in the second half, they won their division in the first season and made the postseason. We taken on the Lookouts in the first round of the postseason. So I guess if you win the first half and don't do anything the second half, you're still in the postseason. So, be for us. Um, go ahead and we'll see. Hopefully we can turn it around instead of like Garbo. Um, we did last time. Anyway, we'll get back when the game's loaded up. Hey, the coach here is going to just a little pep talk, I guess, here. I've enjoyed working with you all season. I don't think the higher-ups in this organization are unaware of what you've been accomplishing. Put a cherry on top of it and win this series. I like that idea. Hey, apparently we're not playing at all. They've played the first two games and we haven't done anything with the first one. So yeah, I guess we're just not really doing that good. Anyway, coach says, okay, we've got one win in 5 games in the series. The team that goes up 2-1 has a big advantage. Let's play like it counts, because it sure as heck does. I would just like to play. Okay, so here we go at Oak Street Park. We're actually getting to play in the third game. Pretty excited about that. Hopefully we can get some hits. We stay in the rest of the series. I don't know. I don't understand why we sat the first two, other than we're stinking it up right now. We're just not playing very well. So we're going to be facing Taylor Rogers today.
Harold, what do you got? Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good.
It's top of the first, 2 outs, a runner on first. Getting clean up today.
He told me all 5.
Concentrate more the plate than we had during the season, especially towards the tail end. 2-seamer misses for ball 1. Slider's going to be in there for strike 1. The crowd's pretty loud. Pretty pumped, I guess.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a high curveball for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw
1-2 count. I'm not sure. I don't like that. It's not a good call. I mean, it's in the zone, but obviously missed with his pitch there. We're going to miss the curveball, so we're going to strike out in our first at bat.
No runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number.
So we're going to be out in the field. Greg Rose coming up for the Lookouts. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To third.
Go ahead and dive there. On to second.
The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning.
Okay, so we help pitcher get out of that one. See what happens next. Coming back up here. 0 for 1. The strikeout. It's top of the 4th. There's nobody on, nobody out. I guess we're leading it off. See if we can put a ball in play and not strike out. Fastball's going to miss low for ball 1.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
And apparently we're going to pop that one up to the first baseman.
We'll wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Not happy with these at-bats. So it's still scoreless in the top of the 5th. We got runners on the corners with 2 outs, so we need a base hit to bring in this run. That fastball is going to miss for ball one. On just one time get a hit here. And we hit it hard at the second baseman. A solid contact, but we can't get it past the second baseman.
So no runs here on no hits, one error in the inning.
Back out to the field.
Ready for another chance.
Bottom of the fifth, one out. Guy on first, so we got a chance to get a double play here and get out of this inning.
0-1, here it comes. This one's down to third.
Okay, so we turn two, and that's the end of the inning.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to.
Next here, 0 for 3. Ground out. Got a guy on first. Top of the seventh, one out. Game's all tied at 1.
So far, he's struck out once.
I don't know why I swung at that when we were
As a hitter,
way early. Change up and down and way below the zone.
in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually
There we
in the
go.
zone,
How you take out some frustration.
This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
We're going to take a 3-1 lead as we finally do something with the bat.
So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. As they
Coach is happy. Maybe that's happy enough to get us into the game tomorrow. 432 shot out there.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with
Ricochets
the fastball, and all he had to
off
do
the
was
sign
throw it
out
in
there.
swing, which he did right there. And that
Comes
ball
back into the park.
did not stop carrying.
Now we're going to come back up 1 for 4. It's 3-2. Top of the 8th. 2 outs with runners on first and second.
2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
That fastball is going to miss for ball 1.
There, 1 ball, no strikes.
this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looking to keep this a one-run game.
Oh.
And he had him
Way early on the changeup. A surprise, but it's what happened.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Foul off that fastball. It's going to be 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Thankfully, we fouled that one off.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball. The pitch
Still alive.
so
1 and
hard,
2 count.
You got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Swing and a miss. And
Way early on that changeup. We're going to strike out.
No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home.
Out to the field. It's 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th. This guy on first.
Geraldo Rivera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line. Third. Oh, he makes the stop.
It looks like
He goes to first.
our home run is going to carry us to the victory.
Just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake.
So,
Cherry on top of the sundae.
it is. We hit the 2-run shot to get us the win, and then we make the diving play in the game. So hopefully that's enough to get us into the next game. We will bring you back. Here we go. Welcome to Oak Street Park. Got a 2-1 lead in this series. Actually getting to play in the 4th game. Maybe because our 2-run shot carried us to victory in the last game.
And it comes your way next.
We will see. We can help the team win and win this series. Continue on in the playoffs.
Harold, any thoughts?
Well, the
We're going to come up. We're only 1 for 5 in the series, but our one hit was that 2-run home run.
Get in on the hands of the hitter.
So it's top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on.
All it was a result of his cutter.
And
Swing and
bring
a
that first
high drive
pitch.
to right center field. Stone
that
ranging
one's
back.
going to be gone.
Track the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to
We're going to give our team a 1-0 lead here to begin the game.
solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series, and that will break the seal early here.
Coach is happy. I'm happy. The wall scraper, but it works nonetheless. See is happy.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a
I
plan.
really didn't think that was. I really thought we were flying out on that one. Then it just kept carrying.
Shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now we're gonna come up 1 for 1. Got that home run in the first. Now it's the top of the third. 1 out. Nobody on. If we can replicate that, that slider's gonna go outside for ball 1.
Can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
All right, we're gonna hit that one hard. Second baseman.
Is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well, that bat could have been a lot better, but well.
Ready for another
Scouts are
chance.
going to come up here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, runners on the corners.
2 away here in the fourth. 0-1 count and the pitch.
You'll have that 1-0 lead. I am not even trying that at second.
On the slide. The throw. Wow.
Hey, we got the good throw decision, so
A couple of
help the
walks,
pitcher
but
get out of that
no
one, and our
damage.
1-0
Don't
lead
touch that
stands
dial,
heading
or
into the
remote
fifth.
for that matter. More on the show right after this.
One for 2 on the day. Game's tied at 1. It's top of the 6th. 1 out. Nobody's on.
Home run he hit earlier. Hit hard
Oh,
down
that
the
one
line,
just goes
but
foul.
this is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is
And
the
we're
part
early on that
he has
curveball,
to be really careful with.
where they're probably going to go to that off-speed stuff, and
Uncle Charlie tried to get him to go after
that
one
cutter
below
is going to
the
go
knees,
low.
but it's 1 and 2. Bases
All
are
1.
empty, 1 man
1 and
out.
2 count.
And here's a ball lifted back toward
Going to
the
be good on that
stands in right,
curveball,
so
but
we'll
we're
try
going to foul it
again,
off. It's 1
1-2.
and 2 again.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Gonna chase that one, but it's going to get away, and we're going to end up on first
Rivera
after the strikeout.
recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time.
Going to bring up Oswaldo Arcia with 1 out. He's got a 3-0 count.
Ready for another shot now. Oswaldo Arcia.
I'd imagine he's going to walk on 4 pitches.
To the plate thus far. And he won't even
Now we're going to have
take
runners
that
on
off.
first and
4
second
innings
for
of
Dexter
4-pitch
Sechrist.
walk here.
He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Sechrist comes
A
into
chance
this
to
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bring in the run here. That one's going to get through.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Nope, we're not
And
going.
the
We'll get back to
home
third
run
in time.
as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for
Okay,
a big
so
inning
Brian
right here,
Henry's
trying
going to
get a
come up
big
0
strike
for
out of
2.
the next 2 hitters coming
A
out.
2-2 count. I probably should have tested it, but the way that was hit, I didn't think I was going to get home in time. That's going to get past the third baseman, so it's a good thing I didn't test it. Now we're going to have 2 score. We're going to have a 2-run lead.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
To go, Henry.
2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because
Reid.
Now we're going to come up. I think we're 1 for 3. We got a guy on first in the top of the 7th. Nobody out. 7 to 6 now.
Off and running early on. Got caught lunging there as this one's
We were
fouled
good on
away.
that sweeping curve. Just, I don't know, we were lunging at it, I guess. 0-1 count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That was not supposed to happen.
Fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's
And
0-2
I don't
now.
remember doing a
Look,
little
Matt,
flip
this
up
guy's
with
got
the
a
stick,
great
but
sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This
And
is
we're
where
gonna
you
strike
get that
out.
ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
one more chance here. Game's tied
Bringing in once
7,
again,
top of the 9th,
Reid
2 outs.
Linden. And a
Foul
good
off
shot
that
for
sweeping
pitch as
curve.
it's chopped foul.
That's all we saw in the last at bat against this guy, so
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a
Cutter's
cutter
going to
that's
miss.
off the
We got to
plate,
1 and 1.
The pitch.
Foul off the
And
sweeping
this is
curve.
fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That one's going to come in and brush us back. It's 2 and 2.
Away from him. 2 and 2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball.
Got him looking.
Really thought that cutter was going to miss outside.
So they're held in
But we
check
strike
here
out in
this
the
half of
ninth.
the inning. 5, 6, and 7.
To come up in the extras, 1 for 5. We hit that solo home run in the first. Still tied at 7 here in the 12th.
Out here in a tie ball game.
Nobody out, nobody on.
Fought off at the plate as it's
Foul off that 12-6 curveball. We were very early on it. That curveball is going to go outside for ball 1. At the 1-1.
I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Late on that, we're going to pop it up. Looks like the catcher's going to track it down, and we're going to be out.
Lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Okay, so the Lookouts win that one. Or the series is all tied up at 2. We will, if we get to play in the finale.
And they did some damage offensively.
A proud skipper addresses a
Cortisol,
young competitor
I don't know.
1 win away from competing for a league championship.
Says priceless experience you are getting, boys. Experience will serve you later on, win or lose. That said, it's a lot more fun to go in an off season as a champion and as a runner-up. Let's go. I think they'd be giving you some boosts here. Game for the championship. Series is all tied up at 2. Hopefully we can get in and play that one. Here we go. Finale. Going to be hitting third in this one.
In the Southern League. Tonight, it's postseason action.
We gotta really concentrate. We struck out 3 times. We're actually at home, so that's a positive.
Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Gonna start out the game out in the field. Homer Knox is gonna come up for the Lookouts. He's leading it off. Leading off the game here. Gonna be ripped right at us. We don't even have to move. Go ahead and toss on over there, and that's gonna be the first out of the game. .182 on the year. Not on the year, on the season, or on the series, I'm sorry. Bottom of the first, 1 out, Sky on second, so we get a chance to bring in the first run. We're going to be just early on that curveball. Curveball's going to bounce in the dirt, but it's not going to get away. So the guy stays at second. We got a 1-1 count.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Chase that sinker.
That time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
1-2 count.
Set to deal on a ball and
Changeup is going to miss. So we got the 2-2.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Way early on that changeup. Couldn't sit back on it. So we're going to strike out again. Out to the field now is Victor Castro comes up in the top of the third for the Lookouts.
On the ground to third. Played on the
Then on the backhand, do a little run and throw, and we'll get him out at first. We got to not strike out here. It's bottom of the fourth. Nobody on, nobody out. Face a curveball on first pitch. That's strike 1. That one comes up and in for ball 1.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Slider's going to go outside for ball 2.
Games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, I just tapped that one right to the first baseman. He just has to take a step to touch the bag. Back out to the field as Greg Rose comes out at the top of the 5th.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Geez, what am I doing? What am I doing? That is all my fault.
As he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff.
Thankfully, he didn't come around to score. It's the bottom of the 6th. 1 out. We got a guy on first. We have the big Ofer.
0 for 2 at this point.
Our stats here.
Ready with the first
That
pitch.
ball's going to be in the dirt for ball 1.
And this one's in the dirt. And
It's not going to
he's
get
keeping it
away,
close.
so the
It's
guy's
1-1.
still at first. Stay away from that inning-ending double play.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground,
As I
it's
say that,
Baseman
I
with
hit
2.
right into it as I
For
ripped the
1.
ball right to the
Into
shortstop.
first in time, and just like that, the
Solid
side is
contact
retired.
and
So no runs, no hits,
couldn't get
no
it
errors,
anywhere.
and no one-
Back out to the field.
Ready once again.
Top of the 8th, game
Boyd
still
Marquez.
scoreless.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to
Gonna be
third.
hit right at us.
Has it.
A little slow. But we'll throw out the guy at first.
In time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
We come up 0 for 3.
Ready
It's
for
the
another
bottom of the
chance.
8th.
Reid
Hey, the Generals got a
with
3-0
no
lead,
hits,
so
one
at least
try
we're going to
so
be
far.
moving on,
Struck out
hopefully.
once.
I shouldn't have jinxed us like that.
Here comes the first
This
pitch.
pitch is going to be a pitch out.
Nothing doing. 3 runs already home here.
Got a 1-0 count. Like to get a hit, not go hitless in this.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
Going to pitch out again.
Pitch out here, but nothing's going
A
on.
2-0 count. If we get anything good to hit here.
This is hit high in the air.
Oh,
out
is
toward
that
left center.
a fielder's going to track that one down?
Munoz will range to his left as he
Man,
tracks this
thought
one
we
down
had
to
something
left
there.
center for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry.
Oh, we end up winning this one. We're going to take the series. Look at the pile. We're on top there, just beating the crap out of everybody. Poor burrito. Socrates burritos just getting beat up.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's
Okay.
what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder from here. We'll see how much they have left. in the
Everybody's
tank
jumping
to
around.
take it into the next
All
round.
except the guy getting interviewed there on the right.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the
Job,
candidate
Raymond.
list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key
Okay, so we'll
contributor,
bring
so
you
he
back.
takes it home in this one.
Hey,
All right, so we're sitting at 376 available points. That's a lot better than what we usually get. Don't need to work on anything, so I think we're going to add to the contact here. To continue to get that up. I'm not sure if that's going to help us get base hits or not, the way we've been swinging the bat, but hoping it does. So we end up winning the first series. We're going on to take on the Braves in the next set. Not sure if that's the championship game or not. Again, I don't know how these playoffs work. Either way, thanks for coming, hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for a start a day, or a series a day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.